but I just want to say shout out to all the divine feminines doing the work. Okay, I actually can say shout out to Ghetto Nun. The Ghetto Nun, she actually, just like me, was one of the like originators of all of how we do these divine masculine, divine feminine readings. Like I remember when I started my journey, I was doing readings just like her, and like shit was just blowing up, and I was like making those videos where it was like, this is how your DM feels, this is how your DF feels. But I got scared, so don't be scared of your power. Don't be scared to call shit out, divine feminine. Okay, because I feel like the more you call it out, the more it's banished from being around you, from being in your space, in your world. Okay, and you might have been thinking it's you or something wrong with how you're doing things. No, there's nothing wrong. How you're doing things is how you should be doing it. Anybody who was laughing at you while you were down and out trying to heal these things, maybe even your abusers, let's be honest, if they were abusing you and laughing at you at the same time, they're now in the reverse energy, realizing that by them abandoning you, they were just abandoning a part of themselves. Okay, so we were talking about some things in the divine masculine side of reading, but it got cut out. So I just decided, you know, for those who haven't watched me before, I always do 2 spreads for the divine masculine and feminine during my inner child readings. I just decided to keep going, and I'm just going to go back to how I first started doing my channel, which is doing DM readings, but let's just keep it separate for the inner child healing reading, so it can be a little bit more of a flow, because it's a new year and we're just starting things over and doing things a little different. So yeah, y'all could have been thinking it's like y'all fault or like you guys is in the wrong, but people are starting to have respect for the seeds that have been sown that even have gotten them there. I just heard Angela Bassett, Angela Davis. Wow, that came through clearly. Maya Angelou, yeah, people are starting to respect the seeds that have been sown by certain divine feminine energy that really wasn't getting the credit that they deserve. That planted seeds that were in many ways like godmothers or helpful feminine energy in people's lives, that, you know, whatever. Even masculines who are operating in healthy divine masculine feminine energy, there's a respect for them as well, okay, and like the seeds that they have sown. But you guys are helping by you just calling shit out and standing in your truth, not being afraid to be like, fuck that job, I don't care. Your divine masculine, your man, the universe, you know, or your actual man is respecting you and having like a deeper trust for you, a deeper desire for you. They cherish and they desire you, and they really want to protect you guys now and what is coming in, because they realize the faster we can get to everything we want, the faster the masculine heals, not just the feminine. The feminine can't be doing all the homework, all the shadow work. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like you guys have been initiating, even if you're a guy and you're more in your feminine energy, y'all have been initiating. And, you know, shout out to the LGBT community. I'm just trying to collect my thoughts from where I was left off in the last reading. But it is what it is. Those who've seen that reading, you've seen it. If you got the message, you got the message, right? I just deleted it. And yeah, the toxicity is out. So anybody who, you know, maybe just kind of wanting you guys to see y'all abused, see y'all out, see y'all hurt, you have to really realize these people who want to see you down and out and hurt. Maybe you guys had to separate from some people. They abandoned you. They left you. They wanted to see you like crumble. You have to realize that is really a true deep reflection of themselves and how they really feel about their own masculine or feminine energy. And in this case, we're talking about the feminine. So these are how these men feel about their mother, feel about their feminine energy within them. When they look in the mirror, this is how they really feel about themselves, how they treat you. So a lot of you guys are also going to be still taming the wild beast within you, your own feminine energy that, hey, you got to heal. You know, you might say things, do things, think a certain way that it's not very like in alignment with where the divine masculine is trying to take things, and you could be getting a little bit more down deeper into your research, into your studies, into your practice, so that you can help align them. Because I said in the Tuesday Tarot T message, some of you guys are going to be becoming your own dream girl right now, or you're going to be becoming your own, or getting with your actually dream guy, because you're now that dream girl, dream guy, whatever. You know who you are, okay? LGBTQ community friendly here. Flip-flop the roles how you see them. But yeah, this Emperor energy is here. So let me just tell y'all what we have for the storyline for the feminine energy. So the masculines, that didn't want to see y'all heal. I feel like this is toxic exes or people, fuck boys. You guys are no longer to be scared when fuck boys or people leave y'all life, because you understand that they're just out of alignment. They don't want to heal. They don't want to do the work. That's why they're over there. Not you gonna cry because they're not trying to come over here. There's no more of that anymore. So the tables are turning. Okay, so that's why I just keep getting from my feminists, like, keep going, because you have a lot of backup, you have a lot of support. Anybody who really just didn't want you to have the support is because they don't feel like they're supported. They are projecting how they feel about themselves onto you. But you guys are gonna start being that mirror and no longer allowing people to just be toxic to you. So this could be jobs or whatever. This is divine feminine realizing the power they have to literally sometimes not even say nothing, but just be the vibe of what needs to be happening. Be the representation, be the healthy representation, the healthy vibe. You know what I'm saying? And not switching because you got to deal with this coworker, or you got to deal with this environment, or you got to deal with these people type places and things. Like, you guys are going to start forcing people to get rid of their shit, to clean their trash, clean their shit, to work on their demons. But don't come barking up your tree with that bullshit. If they want to come hang out with you, if they want to come kick it with you, don't think that you're gonna come take your whole everything you didn't work and built up to this point. Take all stop. They don't have to meet the standard. I don't care if it's a parental figure, so that could also be a big thing. Maybe you guys are realizing your parents, like I said, for the divine masculine, abandoned you because they abandoned themselves. Okay, but this was actually out of your protection and them not wanting you to see their toxicity, but in some way still being toxic towards you inadvertently, like indirectly, because they weren't there to support you. I just heard your nervous system, your body, your internal ecosystem. You guys are really going to be tending that, taking care of that. Okay, you may have been doing so much for everyone else. The divine feminines are going to really be pulling it back to them, their world, their man. Or if you want a man, you bringing it back to you is going to actually bring your man right in. Okay, or a man that could be for you, and even if it starts first through a friendship, right? But you being this Queen of Swords energy in the right way, not just talking shit, not being the rah-rah like how people want you to be. Maybe you are not like that, and people don't understand that. They're so used to toxic femininity. When they actually get around healthy feminine energy, it can scare a lot of people who are not used to that. It can scare them, it can frighten them, it can make them feel like they don't trust you, they don't fuck with you. It can make them want to feel like they want to rip you apart, tear you down, because they want to see this toxic side of you come out that they're so used to. And you may say, I want you to win, and they really may not believe you. You may say, I'm not your enemy, and they really may not believe you, because they're so deeply subconsciously trained, maybe even from their own mother figures. This could have been parental figures that worked against you guys, neglected you guys, abandoned you guys, put you in circumstances or conditions to be abused, to be assaulted, to be manipulated, to not be protected, because this is how they feel about themselves. This is all they have known. And you guys are the divine feminine, stopping that cycle, even if you're a man and you're operating in healthy feminine energy, right? So you guys doing this is bringing, I just pulled all the cards out because I was like, I don't got time. Divine Feminine, I'm sorry, it's going to be a little quick, but y'all already know what y'all doing if you're doing the work. If you're not really doing the work, this is your initiation. And like I said, for the Divine Masculines, hey, baby girl, you're here. You're ready. You was born ready. And I'm just your confirmation. I'm your beautiful mirror to show you this is where we're at right now collectively, okay? But you just keep doing you. Keep going, okay? But you guys healing and doing this research or doing this past life study, looking at your Akashic records, looking at where you came from, looking at the history and being like, it's time for me to create her story, looking at the cycles within you, maybe even your feminine energy, what your mom allowed, what your dad allowed, why they had to allow these things, which you will not allow anymore to happen to you, to your future daughters, sons, whatever. Okay, this internal research, this internal dialogue, because this shit cannot be taught. What I do, tarot, the way I do it. I was talking about, shout out to Ghetto Nun and all the other high priestesses and, you know, god mothers and feminine energy that's helped me in my life, and as well masculine, higher fronts, masculines and stuff. But you can't teach this to anyone. So you guys are not going to be scared when fuck boys or certain energies leave your life, or like deny you, dub you, treat you some type of way, to cut those energies off, because you understand that they're not doing that work. They're not really in the mirror how you are. Otherwise, if they was actually in the mirror, they would not treat you that way. They would. So I really wanted to title this. A lot of people are going to be wishing that they treated you better, and this could be something you're going through, divine feminine. Your exes, you know, you could be walking right into a new connection where there's a real emperor that maybe he doesn't really show you all that he's going through, how he feels. That's what the emperor has to do. He has to put on a face, because people don't deserve access like that. Only the feminine, his empress, deserves to know who he really is. Okay, y'all don't even know who the emperor is because y'all not the emperor. You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe you didn't know who the emperor was in your life, or there's going to be an emperor, a real divine masculine, or there could have been multiple divine masculines, but like the one, or the one for you, the person who's actually showing up in the healthy energy, is trying to actually protect you. Okay, create this force field around what you're growing, what you want to see more of in this world. Okay, being the change that you seek. He's probably coming in right as these other toxic masculines are realizing, okay, who the fuck you really were in their life, and that you were not their enemy, you were not the bad guy, you were not doing da. So it's almost like right as these masculines from your past, or even feminines that were operating out of toxic masculinity, anybody who was hurt and working against you guys, it's like right as they realize who you are, you guys get with your actual soul family, your actual soulmate, your actual person that you should be with, or you get the best friend, or the new friend to replace the toxic friends that was trying to destroy you. You know, so some of you guys, you're just that light, you're just that person in your community, your environment, your family dynamic, and you may have not realized this, and you may have used to shun this or turn this off, but this is you guys no longer doing that to yourself, and realizing you bringing justice to yourself is bringing justice to everyone around you. So you not being scared when somebody abandons you or leaves you, and like transforming all that pain into profit. Some of you guys you really are doing that. Okay, hey, y'all can get my deck, I'm doing that. Okay, this is my deck, y'all, the link is in the bio finally. But my feminines, you know, it's kind of tough, because you can feel crazy, you can feel bad for saying certain things, for acting a certain way, because people are so used to like their toxicity being contained and protected, and everybody just protecting the toxic one, or the bully friend, or whatever, and just being pushed off to the side. But this cycle is closing out. The cycle is closing out, and you're realizing, just like thunder, just like wind, divine feminine is going to say some shit, is going to do some shit. She's wild, she's crazy, she's going to do what needs to be done, because that's what needs to be done in real time at that moment. Okay, you need to go out there in that garden, you need to go get that, sir. Okay, before that goddamn raccoon and whoever try to come get our crops. So divine masculines, the true divine masculines, they're really going to be listening to you at this time. So it's a need for you guys to not shun away from this space, this light, this spotlight. Also here, stage. Some of you guys, you could be getting a lot more accolades, attention, or appreciation, but don't get upset because you're now getting it, and then turn toxic like these bitches was being to you, and then let these toxic bitches try to come take y'all place, and that's not what's happening. So you also, if you also had a fear about that, like, can these toxic feminines or masculines like try to replace the divine masculine, or try to place us as divine feminines, and like try to come take our shit, and they were just first and now we gotta be like, no, they can't do it, because it comes from within. You have to actually get into the garden of your life to get access. You got to get with God to get here, baby. You can't just get here just playing around. Okay, you can't just get here playing around. You can't just get here through a cheat code like we playing a game. You got to actually go every level up. Okay, and you guys have gone every level up, and that's why you get to be this representation for a healthier, true masculine that wants to truly see you guys grow to your full potential, because you want to see your own divine masculine grow to his full potential. And then guess what, you're getting that external representation. You're going to get that external person, place, or thing that pops up as well, like that. Because so for some of you guys, this could be like your diet change. This could be like an actual person coming in as well, and you guys changing like your lifestyle, how you eat, your home, how you got everything shaped. If you already have a person in your life, this could be you guys going to a deeper level of commitment. Your man actually wanting to like make it official, get some documents, or if you're not into the documents, having a ceremony of appreciation of each other and saying we are completely together, and everybody better respect this union. And this is the line that we're drawing in the sand around our family, around our group, around our tribe. Okay, so this is powerful for y'all. This is really good, because some of you guys could have had mother figures or father figures, and I'm talking fast because I just don't want to I don't want this message to not be able to get out. And some of you guys couldn't get your message out. You couldn't speak. You could have felt shunned or ashamed to speak the truth that you have seen or you've endured. You could have been made felt like I was talking to divine masculine, to feel like you have to do strange things for a piece of change or just completely submit to toxic masculinity. But your masculine, the real healthy masculines are realizing, damn, we can't get to this emperor level and all the success being toxic. God not gonna give us access to all the gems and the pearls and the everything we want to have access to being toxic. And this feels like global. Okay, so all the pollution and bullshit is being cleared out, baby, but it's being cleared out through the Queen of Swords, through all women and men who are in this healthy femininity, standing up and overstanding, understanding what must be let go of in this new cycle and time that we're in. It feels like a big deal around Age of Aquarius as well. And anybody who was laughing, they're going to be crying, okay, but not out of like, I'm trying to make somebody mad right now, because somebody could be on that polar side right now watching this, and they could have been laughing at you, or they could have been laughing at me, and then like now they're watching this, and I'm like, I'm not here saying this like so you could go cry and feel like I'm trying to make you guys miserable. I want you guys to heal too, even the people who was working against me. Okay, but that's real, true, divine feminine energy. I can't say that if I'm being distorted. Okay, I really wish you get your blessings somewhere else and through the way you're supposed to get them, not through me though. Okay, whether you're a man watching this or a feminine watching this, whether you're watching this in real time and you know me and you've communicated to me today, yesterday, 3 months ago, 3 years ago, don't hate me, because I'm not hating you. You're hating yourself. So anything you subconsciously feel about me is all a reflection of how you feel about yourself. And how I act and how I am is actually a true a reflection of me and who I really am in your reality. So I'm just showing you whatever you need to work on. I'm not your God. I'm not your angel. I'm just me. But we was talking about in divine, getting off all that, in divine masculine side, we were talking about how divine masculine, you know, for the ones that's healing, he wasn't going to come to any hell. If you guys were, you know, some of the feminists that were living in hell a little bit or dealing with too much bullshit, he was only going to come around until he felt like you were truly in heaven. But that was the vice versa. I feel like a lot of my feminines, the core issue or wound was that you guys were actually in heaven. For most of y'all, my team watching me, you know, you, not team, but group, you know, that I'm connected to, y'all are actually the ones that's living more in heaven, and some of y'all masculines was in hell and thinking y'all was gonna come hang out with them over there. You know, you're not. If I got all the crops and goods and I'm creating justice over here all by my damn self, you think I'm gonna leave everything I do, put my whole standard down for you? No, sir, I can't. I can love you all I want to. Bye. Until you get that right. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking about how divine feminine and masculines, you understand, like when you get with someone, you kind of do in a weird way parent your partner, but first your partner must parent themselves. So this is why I have the deck, this is why I have the course, this is why I'm having the InnerChild event next Friday. That's an online event that you guys can have access to, you can come to. This is a big part of my work, okay, because a lot of people are out here, and I said that in divine masculine side, you're gonna see older couples, people finally separating, putting their foot down. But I'm seeing a shift on the other side where you're gonna see toxic feminine energy finally healing, finally taking an accountability. And I just heard in big corporations or workplace environments. Wow, that got weird. So some of you guys, if you're a guy resonating with this message, yeah, there could have been like toxic femininity at your job as well. I see them finally looking in the mirror and seeing their shit and being like, damn, this is why I'm not where I want to be. Okay, but I can't hate on this young chick or this young, or being weird to these young dudes. That got weird, and I'm gonna get off that. But y'all see the message. If you supposed to hear it, you hear it. If you're not, you'll come back to this when you're supposed to, or it'll all connect the way it is. I'm just being used as a vessel. It says landscape places. Are you comfortable in your environment? Do you wish to explore new experiences and perspectives? Do you wish to escape from your present constraints? 8. So you guys could be wanting to get with someone or travel to someone, or somebody really wants to travel to you, get out of the same repetitive cycle that they've been in, or they're starting to see like the infinite loops that connect them back to you, to infinity and beyond. Okay, I actually have this tattoo. My mom has the other side of it. But somebody wants to travel to y'all or come see y'all asses, okay? And I was talking about that, like, feminines, y'all can't heal and do everything by yourself, so y'all might be finally admitting, like, damn, girl, I don't want to be a bitch, but, like, I can't do all this alone. So, look, divine masculine, I'm not going to put up with your shit, but can you get your ass? I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Fuck. I said it. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's do this thing. You know, that could be the energy you guys are in. If you're already with someone, I feel like this could be like y'all healing. You not realizing how it's healing everyone else in your family, and your family is like starting to react and respond to your relationship. Or this could be a new budding relationship, and you guys getting like, oh shit, like the reaction from your family kind of being like, oh shit, you know, this is happening. They really just got together, or we can't control your relationship. So some of my divine feminists, you could have been scared that there could have been some type of